All right, here we go.
I was gonna
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. I was gonna give you a little crap for, seeing if you were out biking around yesterday in the cold weather. But
Yeah.
the way it sounds, you almost had to take the bike down.
I thought about it. Yeah. The old beer wagon at the brewery wasn't starting, so I had to walk home. Barely got that car started. I went to take the dog out for a walk yesterday morning, and we took one step outside, and Rosie looked at me and said, "What the hell are you doing?"
The one paw print,
Yeah.
and then nope, back in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so what was it 2
She
weeks?
was not having it.
2 weeks ago, you were playing bumper pool with the van, getting it down the hill because of the snow.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're walking back home.
Yeah.
My goodness! Cheers.
Cheers.
What do we
Red
have?
House Ale. Yeah.
Well, getting closer to Christmas.
We're getting there. Have you gotten your Christmas tree out yet?
Well, we had it. Remember, we were blending Christmas and fall and
yeah.
Halloween
Yeah, that's
for
right.
Thanksgiving.
I remember.
So
Yeah.
I took the Thanksgiving stuff down now.
Sure.
Obviously, or the fall things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like that Chris Kringle shop in Fond du Lac.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like that when you walk into the living room.
Love
now.
it. Love it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Kringles, I snagged a Kringle you got.
Oh yeah, we
Man,
got to
walking.
thank
Those things are good.
Dr. T.J. Rinaldi.
Oh, thanks.
He sent those with his wife Lori as a little holiday gift. So,
Love it.
Yeah, we get a lot of snacks around here.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I think my favorite is the cheese boxes.
Oh,
I love those.
Or
My wife always makes fun of me, but I think they're the greatest gift.
They are, and especially for people that aren't from around here to experience Wisconsin
Yes.
cheeses, we send that out to some of our our voice guy for the station and things like that. And they just love it.
Yeah.
So, holiday party's probably in full swing by
Full
you now.
swing,
huh?
yeah. We're 100 miles an hour right now.
Any crazy stories yet?
Crazy stories.
You know, people getting out of hand.
Well, I've got a Christmas tree story.
Okay.
So I hooked the old station wagon up last Sunday and pulled her out of the ground.
Yeah. Okay, Clark.
Yeah. Are you serious, Clark?
It's not going in our yard, Russ. It's going in our living room.
We watched that, or I haven't watched that movie yet. I got to get that on the list this year. But anyway, I got the Christmas tree home. Of course, they have a nice saw at the Christmas tree farm. And last year, I forgot my saw broke, so I had to use a different saw. And it's got the small teeth, and it was gumming up. And I just, I was working on that thing, getting all, getting all ticked off. And finally, I called my friend John, and he had this huge, like a nice bow saw, I think is what they call them.
Yeah.
So I whipped that sucker right out, got the tree stand on, and my wife has she has this wicker basket kind of thing, but it's like a tree skirt.
Mm-hmm.
So normally we put the wicker basket, we set that up, and then the tree stand goes underneath the wicker basket because it kind of you can't get the tree stand into the basket, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, this year I was thinking ahead, and I put the tree stand on outside. Forgot about the basket.
Did you
So-
just?
Well,
say,
so
"Screw it"?
I brought her in. We got her all set up, and then Marie says to me, "David, what about the tree skirt?" And I looked at her and I said, "Honey, I don't think we need a tree skirt
don't
this
need
year.
it.
It's pretty full." And then
Little sad.
so then we get it all set up, and then of course we're eating dinner, and all of a sudden the tree starts leaning. I had to run over there and catch it, and
You're going, oh
yeah.
no, drop the fork and run.
yeah, never a dull moment.
Yeah.
But
So we used to get a real one up until maybe 2 years ago. Some friends of mine had artificial tree.
yeah.
And I remember helping them get it. It was from Steins in Oshkosh. And I think it's 10 or 12 feet. It's
Okay.
it's
Nice size.
Oh yeah, it's got
Yeah.
6, sections that
Sure.
snap together. And it was not cheap. I mean, it was.
They're
well
not
over-
cheap,
No,
yeah.
it was well over, I think, $1,200, $1,300. So all of a sudden, I show up to the house one day, and there's 2 great big boxes in the trailer outside.
Yeah.
And I have a text from my buddy Dan. He goes, "Merry Christmas from Dan and Wendy." And I went, "Well, that's nice." And it's the tree.
Sure.
And here it had some problem where the remote wouldn't work and some lights were flickering and twinkling.
So rather than throw it away. Here's a nice gift for you, Johnny.
Right, but the thing is I don't care if
Right.
the controller works.
Right.
So the lights kind of flicker. It twinkles.
It twinkles.
It's actually
I love
really
it.
cool.
Yeah.
So I guess one man's junk is another man's treasure.
Such is life.
It doesn't have that pine smell, but that's what air fresheners are for.
You don't get sap on the fingers of it.
Right. So yours was like cutting it with a hacksaw.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I brought the Sawzall one year, and everyone on the wagon thought I was a hero.
Yeah.
And then I should have charged a beer per tree cut because, hey, while you're out there,
Right. Yeah. We walked in and there were two guys walking in with chainsaws.
oh yeah, I've seen that too.
I was like, man, that's aggressive.
Taylor's
But I like
"I've
it.
Done that.
Yeah, I like it.
But how big of a tree?
Well, we only got like 8.5-foot ceilings, so
Sure.
it's 8 feet 5 inches.
Yeah. Jeez. So I was going to mention something, but I'm drawing a blank now after that. But holiday traditions at their finest. Was
Oh
the
yeah,
tree getting
never a dull moment. And I feel like this year with Thanksgiving showing up late, it's like it's kind of got everybody like at least in our house like we're just scrambling to get things ready for Christmas.
I've seen a lot of people on Facebook now. They're either just getting it up or they're saying, I don't even want to put it up, but you have to.
You gotta put it
You
up.
have to.
Yeah.
And I was thinking,
It's for the kids.
It is. And
Yeah.
the other night, I was like, I'm getting kind of sick of the tree in the corner.
Yeah.
It takes up half the living room.
Right.
And it'll be nice to put it away, but I do like it for
Yeah.
the holidays. And I did find, that's what I was going to mention, I don't even have a CD player in the 2015 Jeep. Do you even have one in your Durango?
We do actually, but
Yours
ours
has-
it's a 2013.
Okay, so it's a little older. Okay.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah, you got the blue collector
Yeah,
plates on it.
yeah.
But so for years, I used to have, ironically, the same people that gave me the Christmas tree gave me this double CD from, remember when the Bath and Body Works would do the holiday
Oh, yeah.
albums?
Yeah.
It was the double CD. One was like Sparkle, the other was Shine, but it had a lot of great Christmas songs on it.
Yeah.
And mine, just, I didn't take care of CDs back in the day, so they ended up just becoming junk. But I found one on eBay of the one that I had from, I think it was 2005, and I got it for $3.
Nice.
So it's coming probably on Sunday or Monday. But
Do you have speaking of Christmas songs, do you have a favorite Christmas song?
it's kind of a cliche song, I guess, for Christmas, but I do like Wonderful Christmas Time by Paul McCartney.
Sure. Oh yeah, you told me. Yeah, we discussed this last year. Yep.
Or some ones by Sinatra. I like
Yeah.
You Make It Feel Like Christmas by Neil Diamond.
Yep.
That's a good one. Harry Connick Jr. Christmas album. Those
Yep.
are all good. So
I'm a big fan of the Bing Crosby Christmas album.
Yep.
White Christmas is probably my favorite. But I've been getting into this year, the last couple of years, Willie Nelson does Pretty Paper. You know that one?
yeah, Roy Orbison.
Yeah, Roy
has
Orbison did it too. And then I found a duo, Kenny Chesney and Willie Nelson together.
Really?
And it's really good.
I'll have to listen to that.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you'd like to add today?
Well, we got the Steve Yeomans Jazz Trio Saturday night, tomorrow night. And we've got lots of, if you're looking for Christmas gifts, we've got the Real Craft Pass book, which is like a fishing and craft beer guide, and it's all full of great deals. We've got the Brew Decks back this year, and then another, the Hop Passport. So, and some cool merch and coffee
Hop
mugs and
Passport.
stocking stuffers.
Nice. Contact info.
748-5188, KnuthBrewingCompany.com.
Got it.